All right, here we go. Yo, 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 what up, though, man? Texas Gatekeeper in the building.
Oh.
Smooth Vega, what's good, my boy?
Man, what up, dog? Been ready to get back on here, man. I'm excited to be back here. You know, shout out to you, D, man. You've been nothing but supportive, and like I said from the very beginning, man, I saw a lot of potential with your platform, and you're doing exactly what I thought you would be doing, man. It's growing, it's booming, and I'm just happy to be here, dog.
Hey, man, you know what? I appreciate you sitting down, man, and kind of believing in me, man, because you definitely, like I always try to give you your props, a superpower behind helping me get a lot of people, a lot of guests, you know what I'm saying? But let's just get right into it, bro, man. Texas Gatekeeper 2022, man. You definitely jumped up the list. I think last year when I did the Texas Gatekeeper list, I want to say you was kind of towards the bottom.
Yeah, I was at the bottom. I think you had maybe 15 or 16.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, I was like the second to last. But
this year we went ahead and we was like, man, understanding who Smooth Vega really is and what he's been doing behind the scene, man. We was like, we got to put him up there. We got to go higher. Because, bro, I mean, people don't understand, man. Like, I got to see firsthand how the concert game works, the politics.
Yeah.
The quote unquote, in quotations, we could say the racism, like all the things that minorities go through to book these shows, man. I was like getting to see that firsthand of how hard you work, how well your name resonate in these venues, what you contribute, man. It's like Smooth Vega had to go number 6. What did you think about it when you saw number 6?
You know what? I think we were on our way to an interview, and you had shared with me that, hey, you know, this is the number you got. I was grateful first and foremost to be acknowledged. You know, anytime you're getting acknowledged by your peers and your counterparts, you know, I look at it as a sign of respect. So just to be on the list amongst a lot of people that, you know, you'll hear the people that are like try to like make counter arguments, or you'll hear people that'll be like, oh, you know, like, I never heard of this guy, I never heard of that guy. Well, this is a good opportunity for you guys to become educated with these guys, you know, and to be amongst some of those people, you know, I was obviously flattered, but you know, I fuck around with my friends all the time, and I tell them, hey, man, I'm top 5 dead or alive, dog. I don't know what you talking about. You know? like, you know what I'm saying? So, but it was dope. You know, I mean, obviously, you know, I know a lot of what you mentioned. Like, I do a lot of stuff that people don't realize. You know, you talk about the event space, like, just being able to maneuver and go through some of the things that I go through to even be able to not only put on events, but, you know, even having conversations with some of the people I have conversations with. Yo, that shit's like it's a big deal, and it's a lot different than people really truly comprehend. So yeah, man. I mean, just to answer the question, I was honored. You know what I'm saying? I was honored, and I'm glad. You know, because obviously you know how I feel. You know, me being a huge advocate for Latinos and for Mexican Americans and for Hispanics in general. Like, there wasn't a lot of representation on that gatekeeper list. So to be someone that could, you know, be brown, you know what I'm saying, and represent that. You know, it's a big deal, man. So again, salute to you and salute to everybody that was part of putting that list together, and I appreciate the acknowledgement.
No, for sure, man. And kind of let's touch on this since we on the Gatekeeper and highlighting some of the things you do. Central Popular, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Festival that you're doing is coming up in what, August?
Yeah, it's August 6th. So, you know, like I started this festival brand because obviously I've been doing events for so long. And me kind of going through the tour routing, you know, routing tours for a lot of these national artists for so long. I'm not saying that I'm tired of it. I'm not saying that I don't want to do it anymore. But there comes a point in time where, like, you want to work a lot more effectively, a lot more efficient. And you want to get to a position where, you know, you want to limit the quantity and start improving the quality.
Absolutely.
So you know, me kind of jumping into this was kind of my idea of creating a festival brand. And so August 6th, you know, I got an event coming up. I booked 3 6 Mafia. I booked Camillionaire, which obviously he doesn't do any shows. And I got a handful of other guys, you know, that are going to be part of the event. And the origin of the event was to put an event together to highlight Latin talent. But I kind of felt like when I started seeing other people in the area kind of, not just Dallas-Fort Worth, but people in the area in general kind of like mirror some of what I was doing.
Yeah.
I said, it's time to pivot. And, you know, so I decided to kind of create more of a brand. And hopefully as time goes on, I'm able to grow it. And, you know, we'll take it to that next step. But yeah, definitely we're doing an event in Fort Worth on August 6th with 3 6 Mafia and Camillionaire. And I'm excited about it because neither one of those guys like play.
For sure. With Central Popular, man, so where would the event be held up at?
It's going to be in Fort Worth at Wild Acre Live. It's a relatively new event space. We did an event there last year. We drew about 2,000 attendees.
Yo.
I didn't want to overcommit too much last year because of the fact that, we were coming out of the pandemic, and
Absolutely.
I wanted to make sure that we kind of took it gradual, and I think a lot of people have this tendency to rush into wanting to be the biggest show or have the biggest play. But me, I'm always like someone that looks long term. So yeah, it's gonna be in Fort Worth, Wild Acre Live, August 6th, and I'm excited about it. But I'm really excited about being able to do this event. Not to mention like the name of the event. I'm honoring my mother's business. My mother was an independent business owner. She owned a record shop. From about 84, 85 to about 96, 97. So I grew up in an independent record shop, and the name of the shop was actually Central Popular. So that was kind of my way of paying it forward
Gotcha.
and keeping the legacy alive.